afternoon. I'm Mother Earth Patti coming at you from Mother Earth Cafe in Lake Worth, Florida. I'm doing a series of videos in which I will be showing you how to make some of the dishes that I prepare here for my customers every day. I will share with you all of the different ingredients that you need, and you can make these dishes right along with me. So my very first video, how-to video, is going to be how to make the cilantro sauce. Now, the cilantro sauce is a burger sauce I developed for all of the burgers that I offer here. It's also very good with chips and with vegetables, crudité. People like to put it on all sorts of things. You can even use it instead of mayonnaise in a chicken salad sandwich, or you can use it instead of mayonnaise in a pasta sauce. So it's a very, very versatile and delicious sauce. Let me just share with you a few of the things that you're going to need to make this sauce. It's very simple. First of all, you need a very good blender. So make sure you have a very good blender, because you really won't be able to make this sauce without it. You're going to need a fair amount of mayonnaise. This is a mayonnaise-based sauce, though later on I'm going to show you how to do this sauce without mayo. It's for the vegans who might be watching, or if you have members of your family who are vegan and would love the sauce but can't do the mayonnaise. You're going to need a few, 5 to 6 peeled cloves of garlic. You're going to need a medium onion. You can go a little bit bigger. This is a bit on the small side. I usually like them a little bit bigger when I'm making the sauce. I make batches that fill this blender. And so you can make a batch that big. Don't worry about not going through it. It keeps well in the refrigerator. And once folks start discovering all the ways to make it, you really don't have to worry about it going bad before it's been used up. You are going to need a nice, healthy head of cilantro. Nice, fresh cilantro. We're going to use about 2 ounces of honey. About an ounce of your basic standard mustard, salt and pepper. Those are the ingredients. If you would like to take a moment to gather those ingredients together, if you have them in the house, so that you can do this recipe with me, then take a moment right now, and then we'll get started. And hopefully you have been able to collect some ingredients from the kitchen, and you're able to do this right along with me. I'm going to start with the most important ingredient in this recipe, and that is the cilantro. You want a nice big head of cilantro. Now, often when we get cilantro, you notice that it gets pretty stemmy, and so it is worth it. To me, this is how I do it, and I do recommend it, that you take your time and remove the leaves from the cilantro that are stemmy. You can do it very, very simply. I kind of just go through, put the stems aside, and make yourself a nice big pile of mainly leaves. Some of the smaller stems are fine. I don't like the larger stems because they're fibrous, and I just really want a nice, smooth cilantro sauce, and I'll show you that later. Now, a few words about cilantro. People are very passionate about cilantro. There are some people who absolutely love cilantro. I am one of them. And then there are some people who absolutely abhor cilantro. Julia Child was one of them. I didn't understand that, being the famous chef and all. But people have a love-hate relationship with the cilantro. You either love it or you hate it. I'm going to tell you a few reasons why we should definitely, if you love cilantro, then find every way you can to consume it, because it's absolutely good for you. It is you could say that it's a cleanser. It is very, very good. It's very high in antioxidants. It helps purify the blood. It's great for diabetics. And one thing, here's something for you conspiracy theorists out there. You know I love you. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm with you. Cilantro is good for cleaning heavy metals out of our blood. This is very good. And the reason, for those of you who are concerned about chemtrails, you know, and what they contain. You know, look, the government has said that really the main ingredient in chemtrails that they would be concerned about, or maybe they're not, I'm not sure, is aluminum. So we actually are probably breathing in more aluminum than we should be breathing in. So if you are a chemtrail, you know, if you're somebody who's concerned about chemtrails, you research chemtrails, you know what I'm talking about. You see the sky is kind of crisscrossed with chemtrails. Eat cilantro. Eat a lot of it because it will help, you know, get some of those heavy metals like aluminum and others out of your system. So enough about that. But anyway, and you'll notice that in these videos I will digress. That's what I do. Anyway, we've got the cilantro. Now what you see is I had a head of cilantro this very size, and basically what I did was removed mainly most of the big stems and chopped it up some. You see, it is not chopped very fine, but this is how much cilantro I got from this size head of cilantro. So that's ready to go. All right, now my medium-sized onion I have also chopped up. It's important to chop, you know, you're putting it in the blender, but look, if you love your blender and you want to have it for as long as possible, be nice to it, be kind. Chop your vegetables before putting them in the blender. I have my garlic, about 5 cloves of garlic chopped up in this, and of course my mayonnaise. We are going to make, like I said, about, you know, pretty much fill this up, all right? What I do is I put about half of the mayonnaise in first. Take my harder ingredients, if you will, and they go in. I'm going to kind of sandwich my the ingredients that need to be chopped in between 2 layers of mayonnaise, and that's really to kind of help out the blender. And of course the cilantro. Get all that in there. We're going to top it off with more mayo. Isn't that pretty? It looks like a parfait. I tickled myself. Okay, now we're going to put in the mustard, the honey. God, I love honey. You know, there are, you know, those folks who develop foods that apparently that feel addictive will often add sugars and those kinds of ingredients to make you want to come back for more, and you wonder why you have these cravings for these particular foods. Well, they're designed to create cravings, so you go back, and often that's from sugar. I guess maybe my secret ingredient here is honey. I do not use white sugar in any of mine. What I'm doing here is I'm just adding some salt and a fair amount of pepper. I love pepper. Don't be shy when using pepper. Now, that's what we've got. We've got our cilantro, you know, our pre-cilantro sauce parfait, if you will. And I'm going to put the cover on, and I am going to start off on the lowest speed. This is to just get it going and to get it chopped up, and then we'll, I'll show you. Now we're gonna spare you the noise, but what you do is run it through the lowest speed, and I kind of poke it around, stop it, poke it around, stir it up, run it through again on the slowest speed, and we'll see what that looks like in just a second. Okay, so let's try. Guys, we're back. What I want to show you is what it looks like when you run it through a couple of times on the lowest speed, kind of, spooning it through and so forth and mixing it up. You'll see that it's still, you've got some nice leaves, and if you look, you see that it's still pretty chunky. So now what I'm going to do, it is ready to bring it to a faster speed so that we have a very, very smooth sauce. I'm going to spare you the noise, and we'll be back in just a second. One is run it through a couple of times on a faster speed, and this is what it looks like. Now what you can do with this is you can put it in an airtight container, put it in the fridge, and it actually gets thicker in the refrigerator, and actually very, very nice. And again, this is a sauce that is very versatile. You can use it with crudité, with chips, on burgers, as I do at my cafe. You can use it when making chicken salad. You can use it when making pasta salad. And again, because of the high content of cilantro, it's very, very good for you. So look up cilantro, see all of the health benefits for yourself. It would really benefit everyone in the family if you could get cilantro in any way you can, so why not in a really, really delicious way. So this has been fun. We're going to have many more videos for you. I'm going to be showing you how to make all of the burgers. Please visit my website so you can get a sense of all of the other things that are on the menu that we'll be doing videos of. And my website is on the page right here, so you can click on it and come visit. And thanks a lot for joining me today, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one.